Sheep and Goat Organic Farm is a breeding farm, a demonstration farm, and also a meat production farm. Here we have several departments. We have the fodder department, where we produce different types of fodders, which include crop, grass, and crop. And then we have azolla, which we also are producing here for our animals. And then we also have grass fodder, where we have different variety of fodder. We have grass, we have napier grass, we have sweet potato vines, and of course the natural grass. And then we have tree fodder, where we have planted 2,600 types of tree fodders that are palatable to our animals. We have a feeds production area facility where we do the processing of all our feeds, where we do all the mixtures, where we put together our TMRs for the feeds for the animals, our supplements, basically where we do the processing of our feeds. In this farm, any animal that comes in, the first stage, it goes through the dip. Then we have other processes, which includes now the process of flushing the animals. The dip basically is used to clean up the animal of all parasites or any dust or any dirt that new animal that is coming to the farm. And especially when we are sourcing for breeding animals, they have to go through the dip. That is the first stage for any animal that comes to this farm. This institution is basically a training ground for anyone who wants to become a sheep and goat farmer or even a breeder. We have different types of animals. We have sheep and goat. For the sheep, we have what we call the Persian sheep, which we are using it to improve what we call the blackheads. These animals are having a very high demand in the Arab nations, and actually even religious affiliation. And for the goats, we have the Savannah goat, which we are top genetics that we got from South Africa. We have bucks and we have does, which are going to give us what we call full blood animals. We have also stocked the Gala goat, which is the indigenous goat, which we want to improve for meat production. Here we are going to be having an auction. We are going to sell our animals in an auction activity, which will be held twice or once in a year. The first one will be held in October this year. Our objective is to avail top genetics to our farmers in this region. This region, the South Mbere, is basically a sheep and goat climate, very good, very conducive for keeping sheep and goat. And basically we set up this farm here so that we are able to access farmers, and this becomes an experimental farm where we want to produce top genetics for our farmers. We also have other activities like open days, schools and colleges, intern programs. They can also come and visit us. Anyone who wants to set up a sustainable farm, you want to see how to set up a sustainable farm, come and visit us. You'll be able to see what we have done at WildWood Sheep and Goat, where we have created a sustainable farm. We have fodder, we have water, and we have created a very conducive housing technology using what we call the Shona community in South Africa, and then we integrated it and we created a modern traditional housing for our animals.